Hey guys, and welcome to Dingle Blogger. So next weekend is Father's Day. So like Mother's Day, we thought we should talk about our favorite Disney dads. You know, we didn't think there were a lot of mothers. Surprisingly, there are a lot of dads too. Not as many as I hoped to be when I was researching for this, but there are a handful of Disney dads. So let's get started.
Alright, so to start off, let's talk about our top 3 Disney dads. Alright, so who's your number 3 Disney dad?
Okay, I had a really hard time narrowing it down. I got a lot of honorable mentions, but I've impulsed my top 3. Number 3, Crush from Finding Nemo.
Oh, that's a really good one.
He's just like a super chill dad and just lets his kids float into the sea and they find their way back to the big old blue, right?
Yeah.
Choo, they find their way back to big old blue.
He's a cool dad.
Yeah, he's a cool dad. And we're California girls, so we get that surfer vibe. And, my dad was a lifeguard and he's got that kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
like
Crush, Finding Nemo.
Good.
Lots of good dads in that movie though.
There is, yeah. That's a good one. Okay, so my number 3 Disney dad is King Triton. Because when I think of Disney dads, he's the first Disney dad I think of. But also I like how, he made mistakes. He blew up Ariel's whatchamacallits and who's its and what's its. But, he was really sorry for it and he gave her legs so that she could be with her true love.
He was my number 2.
Okay.
Because he hates humans because of what happened with her mom.
Right.
I'm gonna spoiler on this one.
I know. Spoiler.
So, you kind of get why he doesn't want her to do all those things, but, he does that out of love, and he's so excited when she's in love, and he's like, oh, that's so great, but then when she finds a human, he's like, no. But then, you're right, at the end, he comes around. I love the scene at the end where he floats up, and she kisses him at the wedding. And
then Eric salutes him, and he's like, And I just love it when he's, watching her, too, watching him, and he's like, I'm really going to miss her. But then he puts her first over himself, and he's like, I'm gonna let her go. And he loves his daughters, all of them, and I just think that's so sweet.
All my contacts in my phone are Disney characters, and my dad's is King Triton.
That's cute.
Because, he's one of my favorite Disney characters. Dads.
Yeah.
And it seemed only appropriate to do Dad and King Triton. Alright, so that's my number 2.
Okay. So my number 2 is Mufasa.
Short-lived number 2.
Short-lived. Let's not talk about it. Let's not go there. Fun fact, have I told them this?
About you
not seeing... Okay.
But you did, but we cut it out last time.
Oh,
so for this one, you get it.
Fun fact, I have not seen this scene where Mufasa dies in probably 23 years. The first time I saw it when I was 3 years old, the scene where Mufasa died, I was so traumatized, I've yet to see it ever again. Because
There's no need.
There's no need. We get it. And I still remember it.
I remember in World of Color, when watching World of Color, and all of a sudden it's the Stampede, I'm like, they're not going to show Mufasa dying. They did.
And it hurt. Anyways, I just think he's a good dad. He's teaching his son how to rule the Pride Lands and
the history of his people, kind of thing too,
And then even after he passes, he's still there for his son, and that's cool. So Mufasa's number 2.
Number 2. All right, so then number 1. My number 1 Disney dad is Walt Disney. He made his daughters a theme park that we all love. What dad isn't awesome that does that?
That's amazing. That's a great answer.
Right? So Walt Disney is my number 1 Disney dad. Because he's a kid himself, but he has kids. We're all his kids. He loves, his motto, never growing up. Do the impossible.
He made this whole
teaching
empire.
you to dream.
Ugh, that's a really great answer. Can I change mine?
We can share that.
Yeah, I'll share that. Alright, so my number 1. Do you think you know who my number 1 is?
Is it, no, I don't.
My number 1 is Hector from Coco.
I never would have guessed that in a million years.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
I love him because I love the way how, well, I don't love the way he went off to play music, but I love the way how he's like, I'm done. I want to return home to my daughter. Unfortunately, he also dies. I don't know why I like the dead dads, but he tries to return home to his daughter. It doesn't work out, and he never gives up trying to get back to her in the afterlife.
Oh, and then Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah. He never gives up trying to go back and find her, and then he's even a good grandpa, great grandpa to his son, Miguel, but I just love that he never gave up on her.
That's a good one. That is a good dad. Oh, a little off the wall. I like it.
Thanks.
I like thinking outside the box. Should we do worst dads?
Worst Disney dads.
I had two that really kind of tied for
Okay.
me, but I can do one, so I don't know how you.
I have one. I feel like I have my one solid, worst dad.
You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. So my worst dad, and bear with me, is Rapunzel's dad.
Oh, I had him an honorable mention because I liked him.
Because of the TV show, he made me really mad. So, granted, from the movie, I didn't think he's so bad. He's cool, I guess. But in the TV show, he basically locks her up just like Mother Gothel. And that really bothers me.
That's true. I forgot about those couple episodes where he's super strict.
And those episodes still stick with me. Like, that really bothers me how strict he is with her and, locking her up. Like, I get it, you haven't seen her for 18 years and you don't want to lose her, but I don't know. That just kind of bothered me. So, didn't like him for that. All right, who's your worst Disney dad?
Sleeping Beauty's dad, King Stefan. I mean, he just made... okay, listen. You get cursed that you're gonna die if you prick your finger on a spinning wheel. It's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna burn all the spinning wheels and send her off till she's 16, because that seems like a good plan.
Right.
And not ever visit her, not, nobody's ever gonna make a spindle ever again.
Right?
I just... And then I hate him in Maleficent.
Yeah.
So, it, sealed the nails in his coffin after that movie.
After you
and
saw
I'm
that
like,
one.
no, I don't like you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But my runner-up, Darth Vader.
Thought about Darth Vader.
Terrible dad.
Yeah.
Terrible dad. I mean, you can blame it on the dark side, but really...
He chose.
He knew where his kids were the whole time. He cut off his own son's hand. But yeah, those are my worst Disney dads.
Yeah, those are good worst Disney dads.
Who is the most handsome Disney dad? Tarzan's dad. He's only in it for 2 seconds.
Yes, that's my answer.
You're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Do you have any honorable mention dads?
I do. I think that father kind of figure-ish.
Yes.
Carl Fredricksen.
Ooh, yes. That's a good one.
Cranky old man at the beginning, but he totally softens up at the end. So, and then the same with father figure maybe is Gepetto from Pinocchio.
Well, and I was also going to say Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
He's kind of a father figure, trying to lead Pinocchio. He's more of a conscience, but I had Gepetto and Jiminy Cricket in my mind as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting twist on a father figure, but I still think they count a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Mulan's dad.
I was gonna put him as honorable mention.
Yeah, he almost made my top 3. That their whole culture is to the women get married. I get that, okay? Yeah. But even when she goes off and you have to go after her, he's like, oh, they'll kill her if they find out. They'll kill her. He's like, no, let her do her thing. She's got this.
And then when she comes back, I like how she's like, I'm so sorry I did this to you. I have all this. I can make it up. And he's just like, I'm just glad you're back. And I'm glad you're okay. And I love you. And I really appreciate
All's
that.
forgiven.
Yeah.
So,
because he's like, it's not the honor that's important to me. It's you that's important to me.
And the whole reason she went to war is to save her dad.
Yeah.
Because he clearly would have not made it in that war.
So.
That's a good father-daughter relationship.
Definitely.
Movie.
Definitely.
So, we got to give a shout out to our Disney dads too, who are the fastest spinners on the teacups.
They are.
I don't know about your dad, but my dad, Dad, we gotta go on the teacups because you make it turn so fast. I don't know, if today I went with him, if he would be the same as it was when I was a kid, but still, that's my favorite Disney dad.
Definitely. I probably traumatized my dad with the teacups because when I was 3 years old, they took me to the park. My parents had to keep me out of Fantasyland because I would hear the teacup music and it made my dad sick having to take me on that 20 times a day. So he probably will never go on teacups with me again.
But yeah, so that's it. That's our top Disney dads, worst Disney dads, honorable mentions, handsomest. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we hope you all have a happy Father's Day, all you Disney dads out there. So make sure you check back every Thursday at dingleblogger.com, and make sure you subscribe and follow us on all our social media, and we will see you guys next week. Happy Father's Day, Dad!
Happy Father's Day, Dad! But Daddy, I love him!
I don't know, what's his line?
I don't know.
Oh.
Everyone only knows that line.
Yeah.